welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to be doing a video that I really wanted to do. I missed the first launch but I got the second launch, and it's the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette review and tutorial. I forgot the word. That's how you know I gotta be on YouTube more. I really do. This one time a week thing is like not working out for anybody. That is really not. It's really not. I'm here with little Piper. She is being such a bad girl today. Why do you look dusted as a fuck? But anyways, if you guys want to see what I think about Jaclyn and Morphe's palette, and if you want to see a tutorial on today's look, then bitch, just keep on watching. Right, Piper? Piper! Tell them to keep watching. Keep watching. Keep watching. Hey, Jaclyn. Hey, Jaclyn. She attacked the fucking toilet paper, and it's my fault now. Right? You don't want to talk about it? Rude. Rude. Oh, you love me again. Okay, go the fuck away. Go away. Go away. Bye. Okay, everybody. First thing before we even start, if you hear this noise, I don't even know if you can hear it. I don't even know if y'all can hear it. That is my fan because, girl, I have 3 lights on. They're on high. They are attacking the crap out of me because I need to have good lighting for this video. But it is hot. And I am literally, like, I filmed this video before and it was so hot I had to redo the video because, you know when you're so hot and you're kind of, like, tired already and, like, you haven't ate and, like, blah, 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 blah. You're kind of, like, weak. I've watched the whole entire video that I filmed already, and it was so bad. I had no emotion because of how hot I was, so I apologize. I'm gonna try to speak loud so y'all don't hear the fan, okay? Okay. So this is the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. Everybody was raving about this. I posted a picture on Instagram and I kind of wanted to know what people were gonna say, if you guys wanted me to film a video on this or not, because it's kind of, it's not old, but like, the first launch came out, people talked about it, and then I got it on the second launch because I didn't get it the first launch, and you guys still wanted me to do the video, so I'm doing the video for you guys. Jaclyn Hill is my all-time favorite beauty YouTuber. I am absolutely obsessed with her videos. There's so much drama that people like to like bring her down or whatever, but I'm not into that. I literally don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, if she's being successful, things are going good for her, then I'm happy for her because I loved her since day one. Like, she's the one that inspired me to like start my channel. She's the one that inspired me to be like the whole YouTube thing. That's all Jaclyn Hill. Like, when I am like sad and I'm like, oh my god, like blah 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 blah, I'll literally go watch a Jaclyn video and just like watch her like talk about like her life and like things that are going on with her, and it just motivates me. I'm not the type of person to be like, ugh, this bitch, she now has this nice house, like, ugh, I hate her. Like, I'm totally not that person. I'm the other person that's like, yes, Jaclyn, go bitch, go bitch. I don't like sit behind my computer or behind my TV and like bash people, and that's how I am with Jaclyn. Like, she just motivates me to keep going, and I wish her nothing but success and love and happiness in life. This is the front of the box, this is the back of the box, there's her pictures, cute little message, XO Jaclyn, and then when you open it, oh my god, it's in bubble wrap, which means it's nice and safe. And let me put this somewhere that my dog's not gonna attack. Okay, so here's the actual palette. It's the same thing as the box basically. And here is the back. It just says Morphe by Jaclyn Hill. Bunch of JHs everywhere. If you see like dirt and stuff, that's literally me with foundation all over it already. And here is the huge palette. Every time I bring this palette up, I look like orange. I think it's like the color of the palette and my camera, they're just like changing like whatever, but anyways. This right here says this palette is dedicated to all my loving subscribers, XO Jaclyn, and baby girl, I'm one of them. Here are all the shades. I absolutely die over this palette. It's so cute, like guys, I'm gonna die. And the shade names are all in this little piece of paper that comes with the palette, so. I love shade names, and Morphe usually never does that, so I think this adds more like personality, more like, what do you call it, like, you know what I mean, like with Jaclyn, like you're just personal. What the fuck, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. So with my Morphe M433, I'm just gonna be dipping into Silk Cream, and I really coated the shit out of my brush, and I'm kind of just gonna go straight into it, you know. This palette is so huge that like I need like a bigger table. Like, I have a huge table behind me, but in front of me I have like this little ass table. So I'm basically just gonna be putting that all over my crease. Like, make sure to bring it down, get it on your outer V, like get it all over it. I'm like so excited to be using this palette. I love Jaclyn so much, like, oh my god. The other day my friend was at Urban Outfitters and she met Lohanthony, well, she didn't really like want to go up to him, but I was like, bitch, you gotta go, like, don't be scared. And she FaceTimed me and Santino, and we like talked to Lohanthony or whatever, and like it was cute because like Lohanthony's like, you know, he's like legendary YouTube psycho, and like I'm into that. Except Jaclyn Hill, like I was thinking about this the other day, if I was to meet Jaclyn Hill, like I don't know what I'd do. I literally just scream because I feel like she's psycho, and like so am I, so I love her. With the same brush, my Morphe M433, I'm going to be dipping into the color right next to it, which is MFEO, and this stands for made for each other because this color that I just used and MFEO are literally made for each other. I cannot agree more. Like, this just really emphasizes that first color a little teeny bit more, and I love it. Oh my god, guys, I have a story time to tell you all. I know you guys are all always like story time, story time, story time, but I'm not fucking Tana Mojo. Like, my life does not, like, I don't get fucking arrested at Coachella. Shit doesn't happen to me like that. I mean, I have a lot of crazy stories that I could tell you guys that I feel like I'm not like ready to say yet because I'm like, I don't want them to think that I'm trashy because I low-key am like psycho. And I'll tell you guys eventually, but something recently has happened to me and it is kind of bad, like dangerous shit. And like, as soon as I got home, I was like psychotic, like mad about it. And today I was gonna film this video and I was like, oh my god, I could make that into a story time, and I'm probably gonna tell you guys. So if you guys are interested in finding out about what the fuck happened, it was bad. Like, I was like shaking and I was like almost crying. Yeah, people, like, you wanna hear it. Tell me in the comments if you wanna hear it. Okay, so like if you guys look at that, like that in its own, I love this type of shit. Like if this was me, I would add like a little bit darker color, which is literally in the palette, and I would put on some fucking mascara, put on some lashes, put on a nude lip, and call it a day. Like, I'm not doing that today because I'm gonna have a little bit of fun with the palette, but guys, this palette, I am like, I'm gonna die. Okay, so now I'm going to be dipping into Creamsicle, and I'm going to be using my Morphe E22. It's just a blending brush. I love this brush. And I'm just going to coat the whole thing, like make sure it's nice and covered. And I'm just going to put it in there. Like, let's add it up. I really don't have an idea of what I'm doing. I just want to have fun. But this yellowy mustardy color is like so cute. I'm putting it like lightly, like I'm coating my brush, but I'm not like overdoing it because I kind of just want it to look more like a little sunset, like out, you know what I mean? So now with my Morphe M321, I'm gonna be dipping into this color right here. This color is called Roxanne. I try to make it all pretty and like show it to you guys like how I was pointing at the other ones, but this palette is like way too big for that, so like that's not happening. I'm just gonna like dip into this bad boy right here, and like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm kind of just gonna like pat it in here to add a little bit more of like a darkness. Piper! Piper literally is gonna die if she continues to live in this house with me. I'm not kidding. So then with the Morphe M433 brush, the one that I started off with, I dipped it into Roxanne and I kind of just like blended it into my freaking face. It's kind of crazy right now. It'll get better. Don't worry. You don't even need to like worry at all. Like, you're overdoing it. Piper just like, she threw me off completely when I saw toilet paper coming from the bathroom all the way into the room and into the living room. It got me very angry. The flat brush, I'm using the M432 by Morphe. I'm gonna be dipping into, I'll be dipping into this color right here just to start it off. And I'm just gonna make sure to start lining my lid, my bottom, what is this called? And I'm just gonna go all the way in my lower lash line. And with the same brush, I'm going to be dipping back into Roxanne, and I'm just going to make it darker down there. Now I'm just going to get some setting powder. Oh my freaking gosh. I'm basically just going to be stamping it in there. By doing this, I'm going to be brightening my face, and I'm also going to be cutting my eyeshadow. Is that what you call it? Is that what beauty gurus call it? They call it cutting their eyeshadow. Basically just gonna let that bake. As that's baking, I'm going to be playing some pool with my friend Amber. I'm kind of just looking at the palette right now and seeing what I want to do because I feel like everybody and their freaking mothers have been doing the same looks with the blue and the teal, you know, and like that's what I started off with my first video, and I don't want to do that again because I'm like, you know what, everybody's already doing it. So I'm gonna swatch a few shades of like the sparkly ones, and then I'm gonna see which one I want to go with. Oh my god, guys, look at these colors. I really want to be basic, but like I feel like I'm gonna have to be. Okay, so I'm gonna be taking my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, and I'm just going to kind of like, I don't want to say carve, but I'm kind of just gonna like make a white area so whatever I put on my lid pops even more. Okay, so I decided to go with the basic color, and I'm just gonna go in with this color right here. It's not basic, like I'm not saying Jaclyn shadows are basic, but I'm saying like this one's kind of like expected, and then I'm just gonna pat it on there. Literally guys, you're gonna die. That's literally after I tapped it on my eye. Like that's what's left over on my finger. I legit am cleaning my hands and everything every time I touch this palette because I don't want it to be dirty and I don't want it to get ugly. I'm now going to be grabbing a E36 brush, and I'm going to be putting this color. You know what? Yeah, let's do this color. This is called Obsessed, and we are going to put that in our inner corner. And I'm just going to grab Little Lady, and I'm going to lightly just like pat it right at the center of my lid. Ooh, girl. I'm going to be taking my Pat McGrath Labs. This is the Black Smudge Liner Eye Kohl, okay? And I'm just going to run this on my lower lash line. After I put it like in my waterline, I'm just going to kind of smudge it down a tiny bit. Now I'm going to be taking my Better Than Sex Mascara by Too Faced, and I'm coating my lashes. You already know that. For lashes, I'm going to be putting on my Lilly lashes, and this is in the style Can. You obviously don't have to put lashes on if you don't want to, but I'm going to because it's Jaclyn Hill. Come on. For highlight, I'm going to be using my Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop. This is a Jaclyn Hill video. Notice how I use like all Morphe brushes and, you know. And then for lips, I'm going to be using my KKW and Kylie Cosmetics lip cream, and this is in the color Kimberly. You guys know this is my fave. And it's nude, guys, because Jaclyn Hill loves nudes. So do I. And then to lock all of this in, I'm going to be using my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Let's just shake this bad boy up. Obsessed with this palette. If you guys have not got your hands on this palette, you better put your hands on it. I know people are like, it's Morphe, why the hell is the Morphe palette so expensive? No, people, I think it's definitely worth it. Jaclyn said she did all different formulas and blah 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 blah. Girl, just trust her, because everything she says just works out with makeup. Everything Jaclyn has said for me to buy and I bought, I loved. There's not been one thing that I was like, not my thing. I've always loved everything Jaclyn told me to buy. Okay, so if she tells you to buy it and she's putting her name on it and I'm telling you to buy it, go fucking buy it because it's good. This palette is probably gonna be my brand new all-time favorite palette. I'm obsessed. Like, there's 35 gorgeous shades, like the foiled shadows, the freaking matte shadows. Everything's just so creamy, so like good to work with. It's not hard. You know how some makeup you have to like keep going back and using it to try to perfect something? This really wasn't like that. It was kind of one of those things you put on your eyes, you blend, girl, you look good. Like, that's how it works. If you guys want to see any more looks using this palette, let me know. I definitely would love to do that because I love Jaclyn Hill and I love this palette. Like, it is just amazing. I'm obsessed. Oop, this right here, I must have shoved my finger in there or something. I'm just in shock at how good this palette is. Like I said, the only thing that I don't like about this palette is that I have to constantly keep my hands clean or my palette's gonna be dirty. And like, there are like dirty marks around the palette already. And what I'm doing, I kind of just like put a little cotton swab and I either use my toner, because that was the closest thing to me the other day, and I just like clicked it on and I wipe it, or I'll take a little bit of like delicate makeup remover and just like wipe it on there. But otherwise, guys, if you're really huge on having a pretty palette, just get two, okay? Get two. If you've been on my channel before, you know that I literally don't bullshit. Like, no one's paying me. I don't know Jaclyn. I don't know anybody from Morphe. Everything I talk about makeup is all true because it's not benefiting me in any way to lie, and like, that's not even my like, that's not even who I am. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell is the point of lying? In my eyes, I do YouTube because I do it for myself. I don't do it for other people and for brands and to hype other people. I don't care. Like, I literally don't care. If I'm telling you guys I like something and I'm swearing by something, I'm being 100% honest. And I know drama channels love to attack Jaclyn and love to attack Morphe, but I really, really do think that this is a really good palette, and I really think you should go get your hands on it before it's all done and no more, okay? Like, I need to get another one. Like, I do. For today's video, guys, everything that I mentioned and everything that I use is linked down below, so go check that out if you want. And yeah, I'm so excited. Like, I love this palette, I love this look, I look so cute, I look like a bad bitch. If you guys like me and if you guys like this video, just make sure to give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, tell me what the hell is up, what is new with you. You guys know I post sometimes and like, we're cool. I reply to a lot of people, so please go down there and let's have a conversation. I love you, you love me, together we cool girl, we cool. Share my video with Jaclyn Hill. Go down on Twitter, go wherever you want to go, share my video. I want her to see me because I love her. Like, I love her so much. Jaclyn, if you ever see this, girl, like, your inspiration goals, like, you make me want to like live hard. Love you, and John and Frankie and Georgie and everybody else in your family. Bye. But alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and until I see you guys next time, bye babes. That is so gay. I gotta change that shit. I really gotta change that shit. I really gotta change that shit. And this whole Valentine's Day shit, that gotta go too, because I'm over it. It wasn't even Valentine's Day, but like, look at it, guys. Like, look at it. It like looks like I'm like selling fucking candy and fucking, what do they call those things? Not flowers. It's a flower, but like, what do they call it? The fuck they call it? Carnation, bitch. Carnation. I'm selling carnations and chocolate.